What's up, crew? Welcome to another episode of Crypto Sense Podcast. This is your boy Carlton CO2 Owens back with another show. Man, oh man, we got a lot to talk about today, y'all. I'm telling you, it is getting crazy out here in these crypto streets. Crazy, crazy, crazy. We're going to talk about a couple of things. But before we dive into today's show, let's first give it up to our sponsors. We first want to say what's up to Crypto Elite. I was gonna say Encrypted Apparel, but Crypto Elite, CryptoElite.com is the one-stop shop spot to learn how to do cryptocurrency trading. And let me tell you something, there's no better time than now, really, to really learn how to do cryptocurrency trading, because there's so much volatility in the marketplace. You can literally get rich going up, the market going up, market going down. Why don't you learn from one of the best gurus, at least the one that I know, by the name of Lewis. Lewis is my boy. He's been doing this for a minute. I took the course myself. Really straightforward. You could be under a rock for the past 5 years and not know anything about cryptocurrency, and he'll take you from that knowledge level to being able to put yourself in a position to possibly earn up to or as much as 6 figures a year, even a month. We have some students doing that with his courses. So go to CryptoElite.com, use the coupon code CryptoSense, and you're going to get, I think you'll get 15% off on your course, and you get 50% off if you decide to join the VIP group, which gives you basically just hand delivers you Lewis's trades and how he's getting money, how he's making his money on a day-to-day. All right, so make sure you go over and check them out. Also, go over to Salt Lending. Salt Lending is the one-stop shop as well when it comes to being able to get cryptocurrency loans against your cryptocurrency, which is a pretty cool concept. You got to go by and check them out and see what they have going on as well. Go to Salt Lending. I don't have an affiliate link yet, but you just go over there and just mention Crypto Sense, see what they'll do for you over there. Okay, we also have for all the brittle lovers, we have what I like to call gentle on your dental. Pecan, peanut, and cashew, and all these other types of flavored brittle. Gentle on your dental brittle, and I mean that wholeheartedly. It is the only brittle candy you ever eat that's going to be light, airy, crispy, and doesn't stick to your teeth. So go over to psalmsbrittle.com. That's spelled PSALMS, brittle, BRITTLE, and get your brittle today. And use CryptoSense10 where you get 10% off on your first online purchase. All right, so now we pay some bills. Let's get to the goodies. Now, I don't want to date the show too much, but right around now, we've literally seen Coinbase, which is one of the premier exchanges, and some folks even think it's a wallet, so we'll say exchange/wallet, take a nosedive, literally, just fall off a cliff, lose almost 70% of its value in a matter of 3 days. And people are getting a little bit worried because also Bitcoin took a big nosedive. And so I did a show some time ago, it's probably been over a year or two now, where I talked about this exchange. Man, I forgot the name of it, it's been so long, but you go to the archives, look up this exchange, but it's basically this exchange, and the owner, or one of the owners of the exchange, something went real funky with him, and all of a sudden the people who had purchased all of these coins on the exchange and left their coins on the exchange, all of a sudden wasn't able to get access to their money, and it turned into this major crisis. But it was a teachable moment where you talk about being able to preserve your coins, protect your coins. You have to get an an offline wallet. You cannot trust and you cannot rely on these exchanges that have your best interests at heart. Yes, they serve a purpose. They allow you to be able to buy and sell cryptocurrency. But to entrust them with holding your currency in some type of custodial capacity it's just a bit risky, especially when you start getting quite a bit of money in these different tokens. And what we've seen with Coinbase is when the market went down the way it did, Coinbase lost a lot of money. And they also came out and said, hey guys, I just want to let you know, if you're with Coinbase, we filed for bankruptcy. I just want to let you know that it's a possibility that you can actually lose your currencies, your tokens, or what have you. So it's just another wake-up call that you have to really start making an investment, have to really start thinking about how to protect your assets. I think what happens a lot of times is, especially with folks that are new to crypto, even folks that's been in crypto a little bit longer, is that, you know, we get kind of wooed by all the fly commercials, all the stability, the trade on the stock market. We get caught up in all of the window dressing of these exchanges, and we start to trust those things instead of following the fundamentals. And also, I think we have to start looking at cryptocurrency and the tokens. We can't look at it as like money that's in a bank. We have to start thinking about cryptocurrency from all the way from the top down. And what I mean by that is you got to look at cryptocurrency as, all right, it's money, yes, but it also gives me the ability to become my own bank, all right, and my own teller, and also my own means of finance. So when you realize that you becoming the bank, you have to start doing things that the bank is going to do, which is protect its money. So by getting these key offline wallets, and I'll be sharing one pretty soon. I'm going to actually put a link up. See if I can get the link up before I drop this show. Check the show notes to just double check that I put the link up. But I got a offline wallet that I think is one of the most practical, most easiest, and most secure wallets that you're probably ever going to be able to put your tokens and your cryptocurrency in. So I'll drop the link to that. I'm going to keep it a little bit of a surprise. But no, I'm going to let the cat out the bag. It's called Arculus. And I'll make sure to put a link in the show notes so you can be able to go and get yours ASAP. But this Coinbase fall off and this potential looming bankruptcy is just signaling to us again that we have to get serious about making sure we keep our money secure and not on these exchanges, which at any given moment something could happen and put them out of business. So I'm praying for Coinbase. I'm still very bullish on Coinbase. Personally, do your own research. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, but I just think it's too much money, too much infrastructure that's been placed around Coinbase. And if they fall, it's really going to maybe have a domino effect on some of these other exchanges that we see, especially in the U.S. market. So, so that's it. I also want to just touch on this one currency called Luna. I think it's also known as Terra. I never invested into it. I never got into it, but I was looking at the charts and they saw some news on it. At one point in time, even last month, it was all the way up to like $160. It's going from $160 to now, I think, not even a penny. It's less than a penny to purchase. But then, excuse me, in the last 24 hours, it's actually gone up 1,000%. So I want to do a little bit more research, but I've already looked at maybe putting some money into it. So I want to make this almost like a case study. Let's maybe look at putting 10, 15, maybe 20, or maybe $50 into this token, and let's see next year where it's going to be. We're going to date this show. It is May 15th, 2022. We're going to come back May 15th, 2023, and we're going to see how this investment has panned out. I'm not going to put any more money in. I'm just going to let it ride. If it loses, hey, it's $50 I lost. if it gains, even if it gets up to $10 or $20, which is still a fraction of what it was, you could be talking to me in 2023, and it could be over $1 million, in terms of value created. So it'll be an interesting conversation to have next year as we go through this. But again, guys, there's a lot of plays out here. There's a lot of things that you can look at getting into. Everything is on sale. So do your research. Come up with a strategy. Once again, Crypto Sense is all about making investments that's under $1 anyway. That's how we started. So anything that you can do that's not going to cost you a lot of money. And if you lose, it's not like you lost a lot of money, but if you gain, baby, you hit it out the park. So something to consider. Make sure you continue to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and all these different platforms. And until next time, holla back.